And it's time for Lefties Losing It, and she's back. The cackler-in-chief Kla Harris, the woman who squandered $1.8 billion to lose every swing state, the Electoral College and the popular vote. Well, she was back doing what she does best, giggling like a giddy schoolgirl on prom night.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, it's good to be home. Thank you. Oh, hi, I'm Andrea. Hi, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. And Dougie's here, too.
Dougie's here too. Oh gosh, I really thought we had been unburdened by what has been, but here she is again. Now, this was her first major speech since losing the election in a landslide, and she chose to speak at an event run by a mob called Emerge, an activist group that recruits and trains Democrat women to run for public office. And despite being VP in the administration that caused unprecedented damage to the US, from the border crisis where they allowed millions to flood in illegally each year to presiding over numerous disastrous policies, from Bidenomics to the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan, despite all that, Kamala was full of criticism of the Trump administration, and she told the crowd of Lefties Losing It that despite the election result, the country belonged to them.
This country is ours. It doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House. It belongs to you.
We love a little stern Kamala, but really that ain't her. She's the word salad queen, and she delivered another doozy with this elephant tale. Yes, elephants. Maybe they understand the significance of the passage of time.
Who saw that video from a couple of weeks ago? The one of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo during the earthquake? Google it if you've not seen it. So that scene has been on my mind. Everybody's asking me what you've been thinking about these days. Well,
just wow, you dodged a bullet, America. Though I can say this about Kamala, the lady can dance. She's got some moves and she's learnt some more. It's part of how she maintains what they say is her black joy.
So how are you in this moment maintaining your black joy?
All right, sway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now cross. All right, there we go.
It's little wonder that White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt had this to say about Kamala's big media day.
Just to add on the Kamala Harris point, I think I speak for everyone at the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going out and do speaking engagements.
Let's have a little trip to Germany now and see how the mad Berliners are protesting against milk. Yes, milk is apparently inhuman and inhumane. Try to see if you can figure out what's happening here.
I love my women and look after them as members of our family with a high standard of welfare you can trust. Just look at these amazing milk producers, real showstoppers.
Let's stay in Europe and go across to Sweden, the land of the little doom goblin herself, Greta Thunberg. And though she's moved on to being an anti-Israeli activist nowadays, some of her fellow countrymen are vandalising Tesla outlets in some, I don't know, misguided protest against what exactly? And then we had this performance at a Tesla dealership in Stockholm. I think that's all the European tomfoolery I can handle for one day. Let's go to Harvard now. You know, the once prestigious Ivy League school, the pinnacle of academic excellence. Let's see what leftism has done to that institution. Yep, that's a Harvard graduation ceremony which is producing graduates like this.
In this spirit, we call into the space all those who are not able to be present with us today. The Indigenous people who have been displaced and removed, our people of conscience who are incarcerated and living in exile, our North Stars, Leonard Peltier, Mumia Abu-Jabal, Ansara Shakur, and every Palestinian prisoner who deserves rest, celebration, and the community that we have.
The institution's commencement views the paper of a Harvard diploma as an opening to the gates of enlightenment. But the people's commencement understands that it is the spirit of resistance as exemplified through the martyrs of Palestine who light the path forward for us all.
The whole class, Free University of Palestine, in the yard, 2024, I salute you.
Let's bring in journalist and filmmaker Ami Horowitz. Ami, those scenes are incredible. Harvard has a problem, but it's hardly alone in academia in having a significant self-inflicted cultural problem.
No, absolutely not. This is endemic across academia, unfortunately, across the United States. Look, Harvard has been bemoaning the threats of Trump to cut off funding to the university. Well, guys, you have a $53 billion with a B dollar endowment that's bigger than the national currency reserves of Argentina, Finland, and Ireland combined. Okay. Ultimately, the only thing that will change the behavior of these institutions is money. Okay. I'm a big believer that look, they're private universities. They can raise money on their own. They take, in some cases, $100,000 per student for tuition. They can survive on their own. If they want federal funding, they got to play the game. Okay, that's the way it works. And money talks. That's what will make them change their ways. Threat of money. And you know, all these rich conservative billionaires who over the years have given hundreds of millions of dollars per person to have their name in the school. I blame you guys. I'm sorry. This is nothing new. We have known about the cultural problems of these universities for years. October 7th is nothing new. Their support of October 7th and Hamas is nothing new. This has been going on for, if not decades. And you guys and we have been funding it. Garbage in, garbage out. It really starts, frankly, Rita, with the professors. These professors have been teaching woke ideology, the idea that colonizers need to be kicked out of every country, that the United States is the most evil of all the countries, that Israel is evil for years. Rita, you know, I've been on this show talking about my experiences in colleges around the country. I would say I take a second seat to no one on understanding how bad these universities are. I've gone to Yale, where I've hidden cameras, and they were supporting the destruction of the First Amendment. I've been beaten up on the campus of CUNY University for raising an American flag. I raised money to murder Jews at San Francisco State University. A few examples. This cultural rot has been there for decades. It's got to stop.